Hello, my friends. We are back once again in a flight simulator and with NeoFly, and I am getting messy. So I just sent off, I already have these two pilots, Maverick, Berlin, and I just hired Hurricane in our previous video. Now we also have Iceman. And they are all running little rental aircraft. Actually, I think this G1000 is mine and the 152 are mine, but this Savage Cub is a rental, this X Cub is a rental, and my DA62 is a rental. I went away, hung out with the wife, did a few things, and when I came back, I had seen we had jumped to like $40,000. And I'm like, oh, I like it. So then I immediately went into my pilots, went to new pilots, and I immediately hired like one extra. And now I just want to go and get a bunch more. If I can rent more airplanes and just get all these pilots under different airplanes, we could get a lot of money quick, which would be really nice. So we'll see. Let me see here. I'm gonna turn on a few of these other ones here. Let's see. Airline passenger. Airline humanitarian. Excuse me. So I'm in the DA62, and I'm looking for my next job. $12,000. Seems reasonable. 136 nautical miles. Too heavy for my plane. That stinks. Not enough remaining cargo capacity. So I got to drop it down to 7,000. That's a shame.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a sensitive cargo mission today. When you check the payload in the flight plan, please release the parking brake to start.
Well, let's fuel up. We have 13.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
So let's go ahead and put in an extra 5,000. Okay. All right. So 65% repaired.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
And I just updated my motor. Now we have $5,000 left. Not much money. All right. Just, I'm sneezing my brains out. And, excuse me, sniffling like crazy. And it seems like it's only getting worse. So you've been, now I got the hiccups. So you've been strongly warned. All right. Kilo, Mike, Frank, Romeo. Rogue Valley, Medford. And we are flying to Kilo Alpha, Charlie Victor. We're going to California. Ooh, on the coast. I've been waiting to get to the coast. Let's make sure we're flying during the day. That way we can enjoy this view.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting.
We are missing 414 pounds, so we need to load up our plane once we get on location. I've slowly been trying to fly down more into lower United States. Because we were stuck at a bunch of hops up north in Montana. And I'm like, I just want to continue to get my pilot further down south and like have him jump around in lower south areas.
Ready for north departure at runway 32.
That's not what I wanted. Okay, unfortunately, we have to rethink this because we have to load up the plane. So I have to get off the runway. By the way, I don't usually fly outside the cockpit, just so you know. It feels a little too gamey. Not my style at all. So I'm just going to go over here, power things down, and then we can get stocked up with everything. Excuse me. All right, I'm just going to shut her down right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and this. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Uh-oh. I think we messed up. I'm gonna see if it'll let me restart. A little endive is stuck in my throat, apparently. Let's see here. KMFR. Alright, and this time we're gonna be in a small ramp, because that's what got me in trouble before. KACV. Alright. Try this again.
I know it's going to be a good day when my favorite pilot is working.
Such a flirt.
Dispatch to pilot. The cargo being loaded is documented as fragile. Please take extra care, especially when wheels are on the ground.
Okay.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
All right. While we get loaded, let's get our cargo balanced. Weight and measures. Trying to figure out where the heck my mouse is. I
Flight
can't
crew,
find my
be
mouse.
advised, the fragile cargo looks extremely delicate. We have secured it the best we can. Please taxi with caution.
My mouse just went missing. Like, I have no earthly clue where my mouse is. This is weird. Oh, there it is. Huh. We got mouse issues. Oh, are we back now? No idea. Okay, maybe it's because we're supposed... Oh, okay. So let's do this. Sorry to keep lying in your ears. It's throat ASMR. That's about the best way I can describe it, which sounds awkward. But it's what you get tonight because of my throat stuffiness and my stuffy nosiness and stuff. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to get stuff done now. Alright, DA62, let's go to cargo. We are missing a grand total of 244 pounds. So let's go ahead and put 100 pounds on one side. Hey now, you're an all-star. 100 pounds on one side. 100 pounds on the other. Let's go ahead and load that, if you please. And go back to seats, where we need to put in an additional 44 pounds. I'm just going to stuff that in the middle at 44 pounds. There we go. Something finally moved in my throat. Okay. Resume. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We are now weight and balanced all checked out. So now we can start things up again. These guys go on. These guys go on. Let's do this. This. All right.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Position strobe. We don't need landing and taxi because it's the morning, hopefully. Wonder if I'm going to have to change that back again because it does look a bit like sunset. We'll see what happens. Still handling alignment. Okay. KACV. We're going to take a look at our little nav map for KACV. Let's pull this in. KACV, I see that right here. Alright. Doesn't look like much of a hop. Alright, looks like we have 109.5 for ILS. So let's go. $109.5. Okay, trade it out. And I think we're heading southwest, as we've done before. Let's go ahead and get our altitude to 9,500. Altitude on. Alright, let's go ahead now and get ready to get out of here.
Medford ground. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 with whiskey. Request taxi to the active. Departing straight out. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 2 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 119.4 when ready. Taxiing. Hold short runway tree 2 via taxiway Alpha. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Definitely looks like we're going to have a night flight.
Medford Tower, Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, ready at runway tree 2, departing straight out.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, altimeter 29er2, departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Transporter, good flight, and land softly.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Medford Tower, Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, frequency change. Cascade approach, Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 is type Diamond DA62, 2 miles south of Oscar Golf 58, 3400. Request flight following.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
tree 12.
Squawk 1 tree 12. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022. Radar contact 3 miles southwest of Oscar Golf 58, 4100. Altimeter 2992.
Roger. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
For once, I'm going to have enough fuel. Keep messing that up on my flights.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Well, since we have no one here per se, which I'm not surprised, nor not necessarily care, I'm just going to go ahead and hang up my headphones for now and enjoy playing my flight simulator. And I hope you guys enjoy watching. I kind of expect you'll stick around for a minute or two and then go turn on your flight simulator. So enjoy your night. I will enjoy mine. Thanks for watching if you do. Love y'all.
8022, 9100.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, Seattle Center, altimeter 29902, radar contact, continue.
Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor traffic. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022. 10 miles east. 8100. Inbound to land. Runway tree 2. Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor.
right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are nearing our approach as we hit our ILS. Nice quiet evening on the live stream, which is the way I'm liking it these days. So in just a moment here, we will be connecting with our localizer, and we'll be coming in for a landing. And I'll probably do another flight, but I am enjoying just the peace and quiet of not saying very much, and just enjoying the ride and playing with the toys in Flight Simulator. So we are in California, which I have never been here in real life. Looks like we just met our localizer, so we're connecting into land, and so far so good. There is our runway up ahead. We already have flaps all the way down. We have our landing gear all the way down. I am cranking my engine to stay at speed, but we are ready to come in for our approach. So let's go ahead and announce our final.
Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor traffic. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 is on final. Runway tree 2 to land. Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor.
Alrighty. So we got some pretty sensitive cargo, so making sure that we land no more than 200 feet per second is incredibly important. We have also met our glide slope on the localizer, so we're going to be making our way in that way now. Patty likes are looking good. You see we are inbound just perfect, which would make sense, because the glide slope shouldn't be lying to us. Well, this is pretty exciting, because I've wanted to get my plane over towards the coast for a long time now. And so we are definitely finally in that moment, and I enjoy that very much. Sounds very exciting. Also very thankful that even though this is not an active airport, it at least has lights and an ILS. So we're going to be able to come in nice and smooth here. Apparently our sea level pressure 299.2. I'm not sure how true that is. As we look at KACV, KACV claims to be at 30.24. I'm not sure. I didn't check ATIS for this airport or nearing airports. I don't know if this airport would even have an ATIS in this situation. NOAA station weather says 30.24. All right, about ready to take this off of autopilot here in a second. So we're coming in at 450 feet per minute, which is a little fast for our cargo. So we will need to be adjusting that seriously as we get closer to the ground here. It looks like it says we're 740 feet above now. Not sure how much I can believe that with our barometric pressure settings. But we're eyeballing it in here and about ready to do rotation speed. So I'm about to take us off of autopilot and bring us in. So let's do it. Here we go. Autopilot off. hand flying now. Still coming in just a little hot. Let's get our nose up. A little slower. Nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. All right, 300, 250, 200. This is touchdown speed. 150. Nose up, nose up.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to
Thank
the
you.
parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Nice. Looks like taxiway is out to our left. Yeah, here we are. Slow down right here. All right. Hit the brake so we turn a little faster. There we are. Nice landing. I think I finally figured out this plane a little bit, so it makes the DA-62 not as much of an eyesore for me to fly. Which is good, because this is an expensive airplane. It's not a cheap endeavor to own this plane. Alright, flaps are up.
Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor traffic. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 is clear of the runway. Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor.
This'll work. A little harsh on the controls there, but okay. I'm just going to come into this open area and shut her down here. Because I might just fly out from here to my next destination. Okay. With the cars right there, I'd rather not put that into question, so let's go ahead and park it here. And shut things down. And we might also set our flight simulator to have more...
Transporter. Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
One thing I haven't done is haven't done real-world weather in a while, so I might do some real-world weather, since I definitely know ILS a lot better now. Okay.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Okay, 12,345. Not much.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and take a look at how the other pilots are doing. So, starting with Hurricane, she's still flying. Iceman is still flying. Berlin, he's ready for his next job. So let's go ahead and find him a job. Ooh. Not many jobs for Berlin, unfortunately. Unless there's a fuel issue. Oh, engine's still running. Pilot's already flying. Maybe I never took him off. Asobo. Oh, I see. I sent him to the next destination. Alright. Probably not what I meant to do. That's probably wasted gas, unfortunately. For me, on the other hand, though, it'd be cool to stay along the coast. $10,000 takes us back up, which I don't want to do. So I'm leaning on going to KCIC. Let's just do that one.
Pilot, this is dispatch. The mail that is being loaded up is time sensitive. No delays, please.
Okay, well, we got 12,000 at least.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
So let's put it 5,000 into repairs. And let's see what we can do to change our let's see, settings. No.
Transporter, loading is complete. Let's go.
All right, I'm actually going to end this flight so that we can change a few things. Flight conditions. We're going to do live weather, live ATC, and let's see, live for 24 hours. Traffic in the past 24 hours, weather, live players. I'm not going to do live players. Let's go ahead and save that. Now, I would like to fly during the day. So 12 p.m. 6 a.m. I'm a little confused why the sun seems to be overhead here. Am I not where I want to be? Yeah, I am. Just confused on how that works. Let's go ahead and... That's 12 p.m., not 12 a.m., so why is the sun like that? That's weird. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do... let me pull up my NeoFly. Alright. Let me go for my flight. KACV. KACV. Let's put us in a place where we can load up. Looks like we got some clouds. And we're going to go to KCIC. Going to Chicago. All right. 6 a.m. Now it's working. All right, let's go ahead and start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
I know it's going to be a good day when my favorite pilot is working.
All right.
Transporter from dispatch. You must deliver express packages before the deadline. This time, don't waste time.
This time, don't waste time? What do you mean this time? I've never wasted time.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
There's a few clouds, but not bad. This is a very odd place to have your plane. Okay. Well, let's, whoops. Let's get things going. I'm going to get our plane all set up here, talk through this, and then headphones will come off and I'll enjoy
Loading
flying in quiet.
Let's go.
So let's get this pulled. And these pulled. Good. And we're ready to go. Okay. Let's get loaded up, starting with this. Let's go to our cargo. And right now we're at 19%. So let's see, we need 263. So let's put 100 up here. And 100 over here. Okay, and then I like to just load that into the aircraft. And then that means I don't have to do any math. Let me check fuel. Fuel is good. Let's just max it out. There we go. Let's load that into the aircraft. And then cargo. No, seats. So we're missing 63 pounds. So let's put 30 pounds in the back. And then we're going to do 33 pounds on that side. There we go. Load aircraft immediately. We are balanced. This is only a $7,900 job. We are traveling 125 nautical miles. Okay. Everything seems good to go. So let's get things booted. Fuel pumps on. Okay. Nope, not ready yet.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Okay. Alright. Low volts. Did I not turn on my alternators? I did. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing to be worried about. It's fine. Let's go to our flight planner. Not a happy airplane. Well, we'll see if that fixes itself. If it doesn't, let's just do this then, because I'm not gonna deal with this. Alright, low volts. Turned on and off the alternators. That seemed to shut it up. Okay. Now we got to keep this flight pretty quick, obviously. So we're gonna announce taxi.
Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor traffic. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 is taxiing to runway 14. Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor.
Okay, so we're gonna go taxi out. Let me go ahead and hop out of the airplane and have a look-see around. Okay, best way out of here will probably be to turn to the left as we depart. Let's go ahead and start our chronometer. Okay, air brakes off, or normal brakes off. Here we go. Use the brakes a lot to swing her around a little faster. Come on now. Whoa. I really didn't want to go through the grass. Fun little V-tail. Wonder what kind of plane that is. Those usually are Moonies or something like that. Bunch of fun tail draggers. Oh, my word. Please don't go through me. Yipes. Don't like that. Oh, there you go. My Vision Jet. That's on my get list. I would enjoy one of those. Love the Vision Jets. They just seem simple to fly, which is lovely. Okay.
Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor traffic. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022. Taking off runway 14. Departure to the north. Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor.
Okay, well, GPS can easily get us going. And then, while we're flying, I can go ahead and program in the other details, like an ILS approach. I could also try hand landing it. We'll see. Trim down. Trim up, trim up, trim up, trim up, pulling 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 up. Wow.
Transporter, have a nice flight.
That was intense. And still is intense. The wind definitely threw me off. I kind of forgot about real world weather that we have turned on right now. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off the gates. Get leveled out. Flaps are up. Okay. We are bouncing around just a slight bit. Let's go ahead and gear up. All right. Nose down. Okay.
Seattle Center, Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 is type Diamond DA62, 2 miles southeast of Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor, 600. Request flight following.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, Seattle Center. Squawk 5416.
Engage Squawk 5416. Legacy Air India Mike
Legacy Air
Sierra
India Mike Sierra
8022.
8022. Radar contact 3 miles southeast of Kilo Alpha Charlie Victor, 1400. Altimeter tree 022.
Roger. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Okay. We are on our way. KCIC, Chicago Mooney is where we are headed. Right through those clouds. So I think we should probably be climbing up a little bit to get away from those clouds, the cloud layer. Because flying through those is going to stink, so let's see if we can get above them a little quicker. I would love to know the cloud floor for KACV. And I've never tried looking for that so far, so let's see what we can find. So KACV. Airspace is airport. Alright, let's see. Transition altitude 1,800 feet, level 1,800 feet. Sunrise, sunset. Flight rules VFR. Wind 11 knots. No wonder I was getting pushed. Temperature 50 degrees. Dew point 45. Pressure 30.24. Density altitude 715. Negative. Visibility 7.8 nautical miles. Runway surfaces. Nav aids. Alright, well, we're about to bump our way through the clouds here. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if we can get ourselves up to 10,800, 11,000 feet. And see what we get. Hopefully we won't get jounced around too much here. Flaps are up. Gear is up. So, let's just see how well we make it through this cloud base. A little warbling, not much. Up ahead looks a little spooky, though. I mean, we are climbing pretty well. I think we can go a little bit more linear, like we can get our nose up a little faster. So we're doing 153 knots. I don't mind losing a little bit of speed to get ourselves up a little higher here. Now that we're flying real-world weather, I would love more information. Like an ATIS sort of situation. Weather. Transition altitude 1,800 feet. Level 1,800 feet. MSFS simulators do not provide weather. Go to Tools, Options, and page Weather. Select NOAA or another weather provider instead. Okay, well, it is real-world weather, so we should be somewhat similar. So let's go to Tools, Options, go to Weather. NOAA is already selected, so we should be good there on both accounts. It says no clouds. There's definitely clouds. Alright, so here's the other question. That doesn't provide clouds, but we're this. So let me go here. I'm going to pop this off screen. Hello. It's not moving very well. There we go. And then let me check our route. Performance, flight details, payload and fuel, nav log. Weather. METAR, KGPI. 5 knots. Variable. At 5 knots. It's clear. Interesting, it claims to be clear. With no clouds. This thing isn't even telling me what I need to see. That's with S27. So let me see if there's another H47, for instance. Let's see, more info on H47. For weather for H47, clouds, broken clouds. There we go. But it doesn't say what the height of those clouds is. Broken 011. So that might mean 11,000 feet. I'm not sure. Well, we are at 6,500 right now. And we're doing pretty good. So I don't think we need to go 11,000. I think we can probably drop it back to maybe 8,000. I think that'll keep me roughly above the clouds. Maybe we'll play it safe. We'll say 9,000. Here we go. Visibility at 3.48 nautical miles, so there's definitely a little bit less going on here. Pressure, air pressure is 30.21, so that's interesting. Okay. Our final approach for today, KCIC, is more info. Weather. All right, VFR, visibility 8.69. Clouds is overcast, so we're definitely going to be flying some clouds while we get in, but we are still a VFR scenario. Air pressure 30.01, so I will go ahead and change that now. All right, 30.01. That way we have accurate readings there. Temperature 62 degrees. Wind 5 knots from 160 degrees. So 160 degrees is going to be here. So it's kind of coming right at us. Just slightly off our right wing. Okay. I think I'm ready to go off audio, and we'll do this flight. We are 103 knots out, so we got a ways to go. So enjoy the flight, and I'll see you on the other side.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022 contact Oakland Center on 134.15. Good day.
0.15. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
5724. Descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000. SkyWest 5724.
SkyWest 5724. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway tree 5 approach.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway tree 5 approach. SkyWest 5724.
SkyWest 5724. Descend and maintain 2500. Contact Reading Tower on 119.8.
Descend and maintain 2500. Tower on 119.8. SkyWest 5724.
SkyWest Tree 24. Descend and maintain 2100.
Descend and maintain 2100. SkyWest tree 24.
India Mike Sierra 8022 is 3 miles northwest, 8700, with Echo, to land.
Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, Chico Tower, altimeter 3008, make straight and runway 13 left. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, please acknowledge. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022, please acknowledge.
Make straight and runway 13 left. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Okay, interesting situation. Our glide slope is incredibly below us, so I am disconnecting autopilot, and we're just gonna try and wing it. Feel far too high. Our throttle is gonna need to come back a bit. I'm gonna have to get my nose down pretty good to make this happen. I mean, it doesn't feel far off, but it feels off enough to be trouble. Feel like we got a little crosswind going on. Patty like giving one green. All right. Now at the proper height, but still dropping way too fast. So a little bit of throttle. Need to get this down to 200 feet per minute. Right now we're at 350. Now it says we're too low. 83 knots. 82 knots, 81 knots. A little bit more throttle, a little bit more throttle. A little bit more throttle. 250. Okay. 300. We just got a glider in. A little less throttle. A little less throttle. I'm really just... Okay. Nose up, nose up, nose up. Nose up. Nose up. Nose up. Uh-oh.
That was a harder landing than we'd like to see, pilot.
Hate that. Every time I don't do it with ILS.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
Every time.
Sierra 8022. Exit runway when able.
All right. I'll just pull off over here and come to a stop.
India Mike Sierra 8022. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Going to 121.9er. Legacy Air India Mike Sierra 8022.
Okay, well, we made it. Not a fan of the hard landing, but we did get it. Okay, flaps are up. Let's go ahead and kill some things.
Okay, pilot. The cargo will be removed as quickly as possible.
It's all right. Don't have a freak out. All right, my friends. I think that's gonna do it for this flight. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to have an EFB on like a separate old iPad or something, but I'm struggling because old iPads are kind of useless these
Transporter
days.
from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
All right. Let's see really quick before I buzz out of
Start
here.
your engine.
Before I buzz out of here, let's see what our other pilots are up to and how we did. 37,000, so that must mean that some of my other pilots are on the ground now. Send pilot to destination. Let's go ahead and get them somewhere where they can get some money. So no job matching filters right now for her. There we go. Nice high reward. Yeah, you can do that one. Okay, job added. And she can go do her thing. Let's see what Iceman is doing. Iceman's ready for work. So let's give him a big chunky job and send him on his way. And this guy's ready for a job. His plane can't handle as much. So do that, send him on his way. And our one and only Berlin. He needs something a little lighter, a lot lighter. Goodness. Well, we're not making a lot of money out of Berlin today. Wow. Oh, well, maybe he's just out of fuel. Hang on a second. Let's see what could be going on with his plane. Okay. How are our pilots doing? She's good on fuel. Yep. Yep. Really? Okay. He's already got a job, so let's send him. Pilot is already flying, so okay. Let's check their health right now as well. So here we go. Berlin's getting tired. Maverick is tired. Hurricane's getting there. Okay, so maybe we'll let these guys rest after these flights. Good progress, though. Actually, great progress. Not entirely sure what the benefit is of a manager. This manager can find more clients for your jobs. Deluxe bonus, this manager needs less stock. Repair bonus, this manager can negotiate lower repair costs. Okay. Whoa. She brings everything to the table. 200 a week at least gets us fuel bonus and job bonus. Negotiate higher rewards for 450. Claudia seems to bring a lot to the table, including the repair bonuses, which I would really love. So I lean towards her for 700. So 1,300 gets us the whole shebang. $1,200 gets us the whole shebang. Okay. I'm willing to consider trying 1,200 a week. And this manager is now gone. Okay. So we have no airline hub. So I need a manager at an airline hub. And we know we can't afford an airline hub right now. Office for 15 to your home base hangar. Home base hangar, small grass runway can fit office and maintenance. But we're never going to be able to buy it. We would have to take out a loan. Well, I'm going to keep her as a manager for now. I mean, she's expensive, but we're working in the right direction as it is. Okay, we've already gotten her a job, right? Sure doesn't look like it. Is everyone good to go and I'm just not recognizing this. Let me see. Yeah, she's good to go. Get off. Pilot's already flying. Pilot's already flying. Pilot's already flying. So we're good. I don't know what the issue is here. I don't think there is an issue. Okay. They're all on the move. Making us some more money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, that's going to do it tonight, guys. Got some extra research to do, and I'm calling it a night. So God bless y'all. We'll see you later.